Hey guys, welcome. And if you have this kit in your hands, congratulations are in order to you. Congratulations for getting your first Family Essentials kit. This thing is one of the best starter kits that we have in the whole company. And if you've got this, usually people who get this kit are kind of testing the waters. Just want to make sure that these oils really do work. They're 5 milliliter, can't even say the word, milliliter oils, but it's enough to get you through at least for a couple weeks or a month. But you'll soon find out that if these are effective, like we know they are, and you'll find out for yourself that you're going to want some bigger oils that are 15 milliliters or bigger. So to get started, I like to kind of walk you through what your kit has and what I like to use oils for, and maybe give you some ideas that you can use these oils in your family and your loved ones in your life. Okay, so let's start off first with Deep Blue. Deep Blue is the one that has this crazy funky looking lid on top of it. We do this so the kids don't get into it and so they don't drink it. So Deep Blue is a specialized proprietary blend by doTERRA that's great for any of those occasional aches and pains you may have in your body. If you have soreness, if it's always kind of creaking and popping, this is the bad boy that you want to use on your body. So it's a strictly topical oil. And that's why it kind of gives you a hint by putting on this child protection lid so the kids don't take it internally. We do have a lot of the oils that you can take internally, but this is not one you want to do it with. So Deep Blue, every time you see this oil or anytime you have some kind of in the body, you want to be thinking Deep Blue, open it up and apply it right on the skin and massage it in just like you would like a normal massage, okay? So the first one you got is Deep Blue. You're gonna love this one. I do. I play a lot of rugby and still play sports, and I use it almost every day. Okay, next one I'd like to talk about is Frankincense. Frankincense is called the granddaddy of all oils. I should have saved this for the last, but I love it so much so I kind of wanted to talk about it first in case I lose your attention later on. So frankincense, two powerful things I want you to know about this one. It has one of the highest chemical properties or chemical constituents in any of the essential oils that we have, meaning it has tons of different ways that the body can use it. So people, if they have something weird on their skin, if they're not feeling good, if they're feeling sick or their immune system is down, they use frankincense. There's a saying we say with frankincense: when in doubt, frank it out. You can't go wrong with frankincense. Even to the point that we used to say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, now we say 2 drops of frankincense underneath the tongue does much better than that apple, okay? One thing I like to also highlight with the frankincense is that it's a natural amplifier. So if I was using, let's say, Deep Blue, I was using Deep Blue to help those occasional aches and pains in my body, and I just want to really make sure I step up my game and make sure it works fast and does really well for me. I will first put Deep Blue on, and then I will probably layer that, meaning I'll put another coat of frankincense right on top of that same affected area. Frankincense is amazing. It's one of the hardest oils to get, but it's one of the most precious inside your Family Essentials kit. Okay, moving on. This guy is called Breathe. Now your Breathe is designed to do just that, to help you breathe. I have a trouble breathing when I go to sleep. Sometimes, I don't know why, all day I'm doing just fine, I'm breathing fine, but when it's time to go to sleep, all of a sudden my nose and my respiratory system just gets really clogged, and I feel like I'm stuffed, I'm congested, and it happens almost every single night, like clockwork. Something might be going on psychologically, but nonetheless, it still happens. And so I have this buddy right by my nightstand, and I use it every single night. I actually open it up, put it on my palm, and I rub some right underneath my nose, right above the bridge of my nose, and sometimes right here, and then on the sinus ways as well. Helps me breathe, and if I can breathe, I can sleep just fine. So Breathe is fantastic. If you have any respiratory issues or someone in your family, you want to apply this to them, again, topically, around the nose, around the nasal passageways, around over the bridge of the nose is what I personally like to use it. So that one is called Breathe. Let's talk about this guy, DigestZen. DigestZen is what it sounds like. What it's for is the digestive system. I'm someone, so we like to eat, and I eat a lot. The problem with eating a lot is that I tend to get some stomach aches, and my stomach hurts pretty bad, to the point where I'm laying on the ground and I pop open my top button in the jeans just so I can get some extra breathing room. If this sounds like you, or if you have any issues with your digestive system, you want to use DigestZen. DigestZen is awesome. And this is one of the oils you can take internally. So I personally just put drops of it on my tongue and it does wonders, and it's like magic. If you want to put in oil, or if you drop the oils in water or maybe in some juice, that's very effective as well. My little girl, 6 years old, she hates the smell of this. She doesn't want to taste it. She hates, and by the way, it tastes like black licorice. The fennel inside there has a black licorice taste to it. So if you don't like that, you probably won't like the taste as well. So we actually just apply it to her stomach. She holds her nose, but gone goes away that stomach ache that she may have, okay? Okay, so that's DigestZen, one of my favorites. Okay, you're probably gonna hear me say that a lot, but there's so many good things in this kit that you have, and you have a great base and foundation to start with. This guy is called On Guard. This is specifically designed for your immune system, to give you that strong immune system support. On Guard, just like it is, it's going to help protect you, help defend your immune system, yours and those around you. So if you're watching this video and it's winter time, this is a perfect time for you to use On Guard. I personally, again, I use it orally, put it on my tongue, put it on my children's tongue. It is spicy. If you don't like cinnamon kind of spicy taste, then On Guard might not be the best choice for you to put it in your mouth, just right on the tongue. So a lot of people do apply it on the bottoms of their feet, and if you have sensitive skin, use coconut oil. Coconut oil is the best way to dilute these oils, because water won't really do the trick, because water and oils don't mix, but coconut oil is a fantastic way to dilute it, but also still get the chemical properties and chemical constituents that you want on your body and be effective with your immune system. So On Guard, anytime you got the sniffles, anytime something kind of hurts or it doesn't feel right, go right to On Guard. Okay, so this is the oil here, topically or internally, or even aromatically. You can put it in a diffuser and diffuse this oil around your house, and it does wonders for you and your family as well. Now, if you don't want to carry oil around, you want to keep this at the house, at home base, but you're out and about, driving, subway, school, in the community, and you just feel like that scratchiness in your throat and that tickle, and you feel like things aren't, something's coming around. We actually have On Guard beadlets in our kit now. So these are awesome to take with you. You pop open the cap, and you just take a couple of beadlets, pop it in your mouth, and swallow. Very, very simple, very easy for you to use, and for children just to pop it in their mouth and eat as well. You can pop those little beadlets, which will release the oils in your mouth. Again, if you don't like spiciness, I wouldn't suggest that. We do that, but you can just swallow it and just enjoy the benefits of the On Guard beadlets right there. All right, let's move on to oregano. Oregano is what I call the tank. So if I'm using On Guard because I'm worried that my immune system might be getting weak, or might be experiencing some sniffles or something with my throat or anything, my body's just not feeling right, or feeling like it's going down, I'll use On Guard. But if I'm really want to bring the big tanks out, I use oregano. Oregano is a heavy hitter. It attacks all those nasty things that are attacking your body, and it gives you a strong defense system as well, or helps balance and support that defense system that you naturally have in your body. On Guard is probably one of the most spiciest or hottest oils that we have in the whole line of essential oils. Meaning, if you put this in your mouth, it is hot. But I use it in my mouth. It's hot. You gotta kind of toughen up a little bit, but it's a great way to take it directly and get the benefits from oregano oil immediately. But if you don't like to take it internally, you can also put it on your feet as well and massage it with coconut oil. I always recommend putting coconut oil first and then oregano on top, and you should not be able to feel any of that kind of warm or hot sensation that will come from oregano oil. So think oregano oil is the heavy hitter, the tank, if On Guard is not quite doing it for you. Which brings me to another point. Everybody's body is different. So we all have a different chemistry and system in our body, so it's not one silver bullet for everybody. On Guard will be fantastic, say about 90% of people, and the other 10% of people that, meh, doesn't really work for me. For those people, I would say, well, then go with the On Guard. Go with the oregano and try something different. So it's a lot of times it's trial and error. You can find out what helps the majority of people, but if you're the 10% that doesn't really work, don't be despaired. We can find the oil that works perfectly and synchronizes with you in your body. Okay? The next one I'd like to talk about is Melaleuca. Melaleuca is also widely known as the tea tree oil. You probably have used it or had an old Auntie May that used it, and if you're like me, didn't like that smell too much when I was growing up. But what I like to use Melaleuca for is for all things for the skin. So if you have skin issues, rashes, weird things popping up, you can always use skin as well. And skin is, I mean, you can use Melaleuca on your skin. I personally like to use Melaleuca in combination with lavender anytime there's some kind of issue with my ear or with my kid's ear. If I had even some sores on my lip, Melaleuca is great to put on there as well to help take care of that and take away that irritation you might have on your lip or even with your ear. So Melaleuca is great on that regard as well. Make sure you don't put it inside your ear canal. What I like to do is actually have a cotton ball. I'll put a drop of Melaleuca and a drop of lavender on there, put that cotton ball right on my ear, tape it across, and it basically diffuses that oil into your ear. That helps you be able to soothe the irritation that you may have, or even rub it on the back of your ear is a great way to do it as well. Okay, moving on. This guy is called lavender. Lavender is probably an essential oil or smell that almost everybody has smelled before in some form or fashion, whether it's from a dollar store lavender or it's again from old Auntie May maybe had lavender and you already smelt that. Lavender is good for all things calming. Okay, so if you're feeling just really stressed out, it's a bad day, can't really go to sleep, your mind's going a million miles a minute, and everything's just going chaotic around your life, you want to think of lavender, okay? Lavender is all things calming and relaxing, okay? So if you're a yoga person, lavender is fantastic. When you want to just come home and just relax, use lavender. Lavender, the best way to use it for us, I put a couple drops in my hand, rub it together, one deep breath, take another, then I massage the rest of it in the back of my neck, and it continues to go on my skin and help my body, help my system, and also I can breathe it in continually from around my neck. Lavender, all things calming. And I hope you're taking notes. I apologize, I should have given you a quick heads up that a good idea before watching this video is taking notes, but you can press replay or go back and you'll be able to catch whatever we talked about here on this video. This guy's called lemon. Lemon is really interesting. I'm continually finding more and more ways to use lemon. When I first started using this, I just thought it was a great tasting oil. So I put it in my water. Come to find out, it's great for helping your filtering systems become more efficient. So we're talking about your liver and your kidney. And if you take lemon every single day, it's a good way to detoxify your body. Lemon is great for even cleaning. We're talking about cleaning our inside of our bodies, but also drop it in some water. Maybe put some On Guard in that water bottle as well. Spray it around. You have a natural cleanser for your family that's not toxic, it doesn't hurt your family, and it's just all natural and highly effective. If you have gum stuck around somewhere and you can't get it out, use lemon on it and it'll help take that off right away. Another great thing I found about it is emotionally. Emotionally, lemon is really good for focus. If you have people in your life, say children, husband, wife, maybe yourself that can't really focus too good, you're kind of all over the place, or maybe even your attention span is just sometimes there in the moment for a couple seconds and then you're off in la la land wondering about Auntie May and what's she doing with those stinky oils that she bought years ago. If that happens to you, lemon is a great way to refocus. Again, drop it in your hand, smell it, 2 deep breaths, rub it on the back of your neck, and then you'll be able to benefit from the therapeutic effects of pure essential oils and lemon. Last but not least we have is peppermint. Now peppermint is one of the oils I use in classes and give people almost an immediate experience. If you put peppermint and you put it in your mouth, you're going to know that essential oils work, and you're going to almost be able to tell a significant difference between doTERRA essential oils, which are CPTG, certified pure therapeutic grade, and any oil you can get in a health food store, Walmart, or even dollar store. There's a big difference. This is extremely potent that we found in doTERRA. It's the highest quality you can get. What you want to think when you think about peppermint is all things respiratory and your stomach as well. So if you have digestive issues that aren't really going well, you can use peppermint too. And also if you have some respiratory issues, feel congested, use peppermint. That's also a great lift me up and a pick me up. So if you're driving and you're getting tired, I guarantee if you put a little drop on your finger, rub beneath your nose, whew, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna feel energetic and ready to go for much longer than if you were to keep driving without this. So again, non-toxic, has no drugs in there, not like drinking a bunch of caffeine and dealing with the side effects afterwards. A pure natural essential oil does amazing in lifting you up, kind of making you aware of the situation right away. And I forgot to mention that lemon does the same. Lemon is more a good rule of thumb is all citrus oils are great for uplifting your mood. If you're feeling down and out, not really feeling like you want to bring it in today, you're mailing it in, just not really feeling happy with the life or the day or whoever, use lemon or a wild orange, any citrus oil you have. It's a natural mood enhancer and uplifts your mood. Okay. Now we did talk about peppermint the oil, but now you also get a peppermint B-lids. Peppermint B-lids, just like we talked about for the On Guard B-lids, is a great way to be mobile, to be travel size, walking around. If you're getting tired, pop it in your mouth, good to go. If you feel like you're having some head tension, you just got some pounding sensations in your head, you can use peppermint as well. You feeling congested, runny nose, drop in peppermint. You feel like your stomach's ate a bad sandwich for lunch, use peppermint. Okay, so peppermint is a great all-around oil that we use a lot. So those are all most of the oils that we have for you guys, and we again are excited for you guys. We've got to congratulate you for getting your Family Essentials kit, and I know for sure that as you get to know your oils more and you use them more in your family, you're going to want to get more and more oils, and I suggest highly that you get the 15 milliliter oils. I did forget one thing. This awesome thing comes inside your enrollment kit as well. Along with this, you got this packet. And if you haven't got a chance to open it up, I would like to explain a couple more things before I close with you. In the packet, you'll see kind of a fold out what talks about living, sharing, and building with doTERRA, if you can see that. So basically, there are three kinds of people that use essential oils. Users, or people that just like to live with essential oils, like to use them, like to benefit from the natural way it helps them and their family and empower them to be better with their immune system and taking care of their health. That's the living packet that you're seeing there. The next one is sharing. A lot of people, when they use essential oils, they get all excited and they can't wait to tell Aunt May, or they can't wait to tell their brother and sister or mom and dad, hey, if you have a lot of stomach issues, use this, Dad. DigestZen is going to do wonders for you. It did for me. And they just love to share. What sharers also like to do is get free stuff. The fun thing about doTERRA is that as you share with more people and more people are aware of these amazing and blessings of essential oils, then you get more perks, you get more points, and you get to have free oils. Basically, you get your oils paid for. So that is what this pamphlet, or I'll show it to you, sharing doTERRA naturally is specifically for. Now, there's some watching this video who are like me, who actually looked at this and like, this is pretty amazing. I need to tell everyone I can about these oils. It changed my life, changed my family's life, and I know it can change so many more people. And you can actually make some kind of residual income with it. I was sold. So this packet here is for building doTERRA naturally. Kind of walks you through how to build. If you're interested in building a residual income, some supplemental income, or maybe even replacing your income, doTERRA has been an amazing opportunity for me and my family to do just that. Okay, so those are in there. If you have questions, please let the person who brought this doTERRA oils to you, let them know if you are a user, someone who loves using it, wants to have a strong support system in that. If you want to be a sharer and you want to actually share to other people and find out how to get your oils paid for, ask them that question. Or if you want to be like me and my wife and be able to build and have an amazing life just by teaching oils and replace your income, please tell them you want to build as well, okay? The last thing I want to show you, what you got in here, was this guy. These things are awesome. They may not look very cool to you now, but these are the stickers that we put on these oils. So I think I showed you almost every single oil and there's a sticker on top. As you put them in a box, they're placed such where all you see is the top. So instead of opening them up and taking out each oil and trying to figure out which one it is, just by looking at the tops, you can quickly reference what your oil you're looking for, where it's at, and it makes your life much simpler. So you'll be very appreciative of this one. Again, so I hope that was fun. I'm really excited for you. Congratulations once again. If you have any questions, let us know, and let the person who invited you to watch this video know if you're a user, a sharer, or a builder. Until next time, so far.